Hey DDO players, what's up? Axel here. Today I'm going to do my first true gameplay video. I said in my earlier videos I'm going to start soloing some epic elites, and today I'm going to get started on my first epic elite, and I'm going to start with probably the easiest epic elite, Lords of Dust. This is actually a quest that I really enjoy. It's simple, but the storyline's kind of nice, it's not too confusing, and it's fun to repeat. The boss fights are pretty exciting. They're fun. As I said, I haven't tried to solo an epic elite on this guy yet, on this life, so this is going to be a bit of a trial run. This is probably the easiest epic elite, but at the same time, my character's only level 24, and he's not very well geared right now. I have a few things. I do have a cleaver and planar focus set, but other than that I'm mostly wearing vendor stuff. I have the PDK set. I have a helm of the Black Dragon, but I'm not level 25, so I can't wear my flawless black scale. That's fully upgraded yet. And I have a cloak of night, which is decent, but everything else I'm wearing is either Evening Star set or vendor trash. I do have some Levix bracers that here for some healing amp though. So the thing with epic elite, you always want to make sure you're buffed. A couple things you want a good miss chance. So I pulled this cloak of night out of my TR cache so I can use it. It is helpful to get that extra 10% miss chance on epic elite. And I'll go ahead and GH myself, even though this guy doesn't have, besides a resistance, I think +7 item he's wearing, he doesn't have anything for save, so his saves probably aren't good enough for this level quite yet.
Novice, stay near me.
And I go ahead and throw myself some resists. My guild, which is dead, doesn't have very good buffs, so I actually still need to cast these resists. I don't remember which ones I need, so I'll just cast all of them. I've got to burn SP anyway. Actually, I should have cast those before I switched to my Cloak of Night. Just burned a little SP there, but oh well. No big deal. In this room, I like to cast a Symbol of Death. Chops off some HP, hurts their DPS just a little bit. I might throw a displacement here, but I'm not sure if I'll need it. One other thing that's great for soloing epic elites is displacement clickies. They are absolutely vital on any character that cannot self-cast displacement. And I'm getting some lag here, so if you're seeing the frame rate screw up here, don't turn off the video. It'll fix itself. This video always does that. And that was really easy. Yeah, I'm checking to see if I'm an epic elite. That was super easy. I do have quite a bit of PRR in this guy right now. I have 100 PRR, so his defenses are quite good, and I also have 10 DR from the Cloak of Night. Okay, there we go. I'm taking some damage now. Oops. Fought to a scroll because it's lagging. I don't ever see the point of this room right here. There's some breakables in it, but I don't understand why people always jump in here. There's a breakable or two, but other than that, there's really nothing here. Oh, I actually reflex saved on that. When I first started running this quest, everyone would always run in there, and I didn't understand why. But yeah, I still don't understand why. This is a lot easier than I remember it. I guess those armor changes really buffed me, because I remember soloing this last life on my other tune, and he had actually better gear. At level 28 I was trying to solo this, and I could solo it, you know, without too much problem, but it wasn't this easy. I mean, these guys are dying quick. It seems like their HP is a little low. I have to keep checking. I guess I am on Epic Elite. I'm not on Epic Hard. This cleaver helps a bit with soloing. It gives me a little bit of crowd control, not much, but a little bit. The limb chopper is definitely helpful. And I don't know why I'm running this way. I don't need to do the optionals. I wasn't planning to do the optionals. I'm just kind of running in autopilot mode. Alright. It's pretty easy so far. The only place I'm worried about wiping is the final boss. He can be a little challenging. Not the first boss, but the second boss. Karis, I think is his name. Karis can hit. He hits pretty darn hard. And I can probably tank him and just stand there toe to toe with him, but I'm thinking of using the sorta exploity option that you have by standing on the pillar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you when I get there. Really, and my other biggest enemy to wiping is the lag. I'm getting a bit of lag. I hope that the quality of this video isn't too poor, because I'm getting quite a bit of lag today.
There are light scuff marks around the bookshelf on the right, as if it had been moved frequently.
So this quest is basically straightforward. It's a straight line. It's very linear. You just run the straight line. It has some optionals with these altars here, which I don't know why I'm doing them, but whatever. I'm a little bit in autopilot mode because I'm talking at the same time. Sometimes that affects my play a little bit, but whatever. I'll get the extras chest. It doesn't have anything good in it, but I'll get it anyway.
The novice who accompanied Noman lies on the ground in the hallway ahead.
And I'm getting a bit more mobs in this room. I want to make sure I'm displaced. I don't want to take any chances. Jumping around like this helps a lot too. One thing you don't want to do in Epic Elite is stand in place. You want to constantly be moving. And while that's good advice anywhere in the game, on Epic Elite it's a lot more important, because on Epic Hard, Epic Normal mobs don't hit that hard. So you can pretty much stand toe to toe with anything, but on Epic Elite you just can't do that a lot of the time. And our first mini-boss. She's not too bad. My main worry here is cutting down the mobs first. I'm afraid of getting surrounded and then lagging out and dying before the lag can recover. I'm trying to work on my Twitch skills. Right now I'm trying to work on running up and back. You're supposed to do it left to right, the YouTube videos I've seen, but I'm doing it forward and back. I think it's just as fast. I can't do it right and left because I don't play in mouse look mode. And if you want to check out my Cleric healing guide, I tell you why I don't use mouse look mode. And she was really easy. This quest is very easy, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I could have soloed this at level 20, probably.
As the path leads down,
And see, this is another reason why I think that
less like an empty warehouse.
I'm better off going heavy armor than evasion right now. Oops, before I shrine I want to put my SP item back on. But as a cleric I have good healing amp, and if I can just up my damage, not my damage reduction, but both my damage reduction and my PRR and my MRR, my aura can probably just heal me more, keep up with the damage intake. With evasion, I think I'd be having a lot more problems with if I was on light armor right now, trying to get by with my evasion. First of all, my saves are not good enough yet. I'm only in the 40s and 50s, and like I said, they'll get higher. I have not geared yet for this. I really don't gear much until I get to level 28. It's just a big pain in the butt. I don't want to have to swap gear every level or two until I get to 28. Until I get to cap and I have my permanent gear set. Then I'll tweak out every single slot to make sure I'm optimized. But until then, nah. Okay, the traps on here can be a little tricky if you're soloing. What I always do is I switch to my Caneth Boots Propulsion, and I will jump and just jet over this first trap. And then gotta watch out for the fire here. The second trap, if you run straight down the middle, you won't get hit. Although I've been getting hit a little bit lately. I'm wondering if they patched it. But I'm gonna make sure I run straight down the middle. The way it should work, if you run straight down the middle, I'm gonna rage myself just in case, give myself a little buffer. But if you run straight down the middle like this, see, I did not get hit. Little trick if you don't know it. Just the hitbox is a little screwed up. It's a little exploity, but just run straight down the middle, you won't get hit. So everyone there always cries that they need a trapper. Well, not everyone. Some people will cry that they need a trapper, and my response is always, why? You don't need it. You can get through there if you have a pair of boots or wings without any trouble, without getting hit. And I need to displace myself and put my ghostly item back on because I don't want to take any chances.
Voice drifts up from somewhere below. She speaks.
I don't know why I'm hitting boxes. I'm not going to get the breakables bonus. One thing I don't like about this quest is all these parts. Right here and at the end, you have to stand there. You can't advance the quest. It just stops you. You have to listen to the same dialogue over and over and over. I wish it would just let you run through. I need to resist myself. Again, I know there's some fire. I don't know electricity or acid, but whatever. I'll do it anyways. I don't think I need anything else. We're on and go. By the way, I'm using the Divine Crusader Destiny. I've been testing out the new Dreadnought. Oh, great. This is bad. Fail to save, and I'm stunned. I was a little lucky there. And this is why I need to get my fort save up, because on Epic Elite, if you fail a save, it often means instant death. Luckily, this one's easy enough as to where I didn't die. But often, if this was a harder Epic Elite, I would have died there. That's why saves are just so important. That's why, as I've said in previous videos, I hit a wall with my previous build because he did not have high saves. But if you don't have high saves in Epic Elite, it makes it way tougher because you can't even afford to get stunned once or danced once or held once or you are dead. And I'm going to throw up some symbol of death. There's a few humans, not too many. Ooh, and I forgot to death ward myself. That's bad. I want to get the mobs out of the way first. The thing I fear most on Epic Elite is getting run over by a lot of mobs. I want to cut my encounters down to 1 or 2 at a time. And I will throw a quick displacement, maybe, if I'm not lagging. And just throw down a crusade. Hopefully he stays near me and he's going to run off. This guy isn't too bad. He throws a few different magics. I think he throws some ice. But overall, it's pretty easy to run this guy over. Like I said, working on my Twitch skills. Not too bad. And because I did those optionals on the side, well, they aren't truly optionals, but they're optional altars, I get an extra chest, which will have nothing I'll want. Alright, so through our second mini-boss, and this is my last shrine here. I'm thinking about saving it because I really don't need it in case something really goes wrong at the end. I mean, it shouldn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I don't think I need it either way, but let me blur myself. I'm using some displacement, but I like to have blur as a backup for when it goes down. And these tigers right here can be dangerous. They can trip, so I've got to be careful of these lions right here. And I need to displace myself just in case. Really want to get this guy down first. Really don't want to stand toe-to-toe with these lions because, as I said, they can trip and it's really nasty. It looks like I hamstringed one of, or limb chopped one of them, so he's not getting anywhere near me. See? Love limb chopper. Look how slow he's moving. Like he's in putty. That's why I like the cleaver. And one thing on this character, I don't have a tier 3 Thunder Forged weapon, and I don't know if I'll ever get one because I hate that raid Deathworm so much, and no one's running it anymore because everyone's raid timered the heck out of it. So I don't know if I'll ever get one. I have a few flogs, but I don't know. I think it's not very likely. Probably have to make do with cleaver or possibly a tier 2 because you can buy really cheap mats. Granted, they're duped, but you can buy them really cheap off the auction house. So I can get a tier 2. I'm not sure if cleaver or tier 2 Thunderforge is better. I'll have to do some testing. I really haven't looked too much into the potential of the Thunderforge weapons. Skeletons aren't too bad. I wish I had some kind of beater. That's one thing I need. I need to get an undead beater, which I do not have. Throwing my impulse item. My blade barrier sucks, but for this kind of situation, it might help a little. Again, the main thing, just keep moving so they can't hit you. If they surround you, jump out of it. And eventually, you'll get them down. Alright. On to our first final boss. And he better not comet fall me, or I'm going to be mad if I play through this video. And then he kills me. Shoot, and I got stunned. It's not good. Luckily his attacks are pretty slow and he's pretty defensive actually with these blade barriers. And I'm definitely going to be taking Karis to the pike over there because I don't want to take any chances. Oh, failing on those comet falls. Got to get his saves up if I want to solo epic elite. So important. I'm lucky he's not attacking faster. If this was with Karis, I would be dead. I saved on a, I think that was a 5. Alright, Karis is here, and this is the only guy I'm really worried about. And Karis, you're going to have to chase me to the pillar. Yeah, this is a little exploity, and I do think they should fix it, but until they do fix it, I'm going to take advantage of it. If you don't know, if you jump on this pillar over here, Karis will actually not be able to hit you at all, so you can just range him. So if you have a crappy thrower, you can actually just sit here and kill him. Ooh, unless I don't get on the ledge, in which case that would be embarrassing. Alright, this is going to take a while. I might get impatient and just jump down and start hitting him. Yep, I'm going to do that. If I have to jump back on the ledge, I will. Oh, lag, lag. Nope, no, 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 no. Ooh, I'm getting bad lag. Ooh. Get some terrible lag here. I have a feeling I'm going to wake up and be dead. DDO servers do not like me today. Gosh, this lag is horrendous. All right, I think I'm good now. And actually, I think I'm gonna be able to stand up toe to toe to Karis here. Let's see how hard he's hitting me. I don't think he does any crowd control. I am worried about lag. Just about lag wipe before. Yeah, I can take him easily. Being a little too cautious standing on the peg. Karis is quite beefy HP wise on Epic Elite. The thing I've got to keep doing though against him is just I've got to keep my HP regen up. I have Crusade, Cocoon, and my Aura going, so I'm ticking for like over 300 every couple seconds. So unless I get lagged out, or I just am not paying attention to my health bar, it'll be pretty hard to wipe here. I am running a little bit low on SP, but I'm not really worried about it. He's pretty close. I am almost out of my last displacement clicky though, and that's bad. And that's why I should have shrined, because because I am out. I only have 3 displacement clickies. I've been thinking about doing a 4th, but and I actually have the materials to do it. I just don't really want to give up the spot in my inventory. Alright, so that's it. Successful run. A lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But it was done. Yeah, I should have just tried to straight up go with Karis straight up from the beginning, but yeah, did not really know what to expect. Seal the Envenom Blade. That's actually a decent seal. The Envenom Blade is still a pretty good weapon at level 20 or so. Alright, well thanks for watching. I'll definitely have more Epic Elite solo videos coming up. I don't know when, but fairly soon. There's a couple other videos I want to do first. Like I said in my last video, I want to do a general character kind of update along with talking about a few other topics that have been on the forums this week, and I also want to do a video pretty soon on why I hate the War Piece tree, and I think it's a bad tree for battle clerics. So I hope you tune in those videos, and I'll see you next time.